what it is, man. This is the Green Room. ED and Mr. Gemini on the mic in a warm-up to a show about nothing. I'm just gonna make it do what it do, baby. That's how it works. This is the Green Room. Welcome back. That's weird. Anyhow, Mr. Gemini,
you Philly D.
Clickety clack, a fact check of Miss JD.
Yeah, well, what? Yeah, no, there's an occasional echo. It's because we have to use the messenger because we haven't done the. We got to get the other Jones.
Still syncing up or something. Maybe, I don't know.
That's all. No, that's whatever.
I really don't like hearing my own voice.
Dude, it's Green Room. What do you mean? You have your own headset on. You can hear your own voice.
No, I mean, again. It's the again that does not make it funny.
But that the again is what makes it funny here. That's what we do. Because in true Green Room fashion, this is the warm-up show to a show about nothing. So this is a show about absolutely nothing other than we drink beers.
It's a show about what's in the box.
What's in the box? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You are so stupid. Oh. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, red snapper, very tasty. Yeah, no, we do.
And cheers.
Oh, no, well, so in the fashion of drinking beers, we got you. You brought us beers.
Well, so okay, there's a story to tell.
Oh no, not here. We hate when that happens.
So you write me earlier, and you're like, bro, I got food, I got snacks, but I have no beverage.
Yeah, because we just had the party at my parents' house and like
no frosty beverage.
I took so much beer there, and it's over there.
So I'm like, cool.
Because I didn't want to bring it. Well, I was just like, no, it's here. You guys can just keep that.
I was like, cool. I'll throw some more in my. Am I allowed to say that word? I can't remember.
The braggot.
Braggot.
I threw some.
Nobody likes a braggot.
I threw some in the fridge for an hour. So
you can't throw the braggets in the fridge. They don't like it.
And then I packed it in basically I packed it in a lunch bag. And then the idea was that I was going to bungee and tie it to the back of my motorcycle, and make the ride here. And it'd be cool. Like we'd have some beers that would need to chill for a little bit because they'd been shook up, but no big deal. And I was telling you when I got here. So I'm like, I don't know when this happened, but I'm like 3/4 of the way here. And I suddenly realized that there's nothing on the seat behind me. I'm like feeling back there because I'm not butting up against it anymore, and like, oh, that's a good. I lost my hat. I just realized I lost my hat.
Yeah, but you saved the beers.
But here's what happened, though.
This is what had happened was.
So I'm feeling on the back, and I'm like, I'm not pulling over just for this. There's there's very few spots where you can pull over where you're not like on somebody's driveway.
Yeah, my spot. Yeah, for real.
So I'm like,
you will get run over by something.
I'm only 10, 15 minutes out, so I'll just keep going.
Yeah, that's like the point of no return.
I'm telling you. I feel like it was on that series of switchbacks back there that
coming down. Maybe the thing into the river.
Maybe the thing came untied and like bounced off the seat and landed in some kid's front yard, and this 16-year-old kid is like, "Thank you, Jesus." I had all these visions, and I got here, and I was like I told you I was pissed off at the 3 cars in front of me that were doing exactly the speed limit. And it's like, dude, why can't you do this when I'm in my car? It wouldn't bother me. But I'm on the bike. I want to, not that I don't ride fast, but
it certainly sounds like you do.
I like to be quick, Mm-hmm. It's nice out. It's nice weather. I don't do that kind of stuff when it's crazy out. I like to.
So what is the speed limit difference between fast and quick?
Yeah, right. Oh, can we get some?
I feel like
he says.
I feel like even in a car, a lot of these roads should be like 45, 50.
I mean, most of them used to be. They've only been recently in the past few months dropping.
And the problem is, okay, the roads leading up to your road.
Crossing signs.
It goes from 45 to 40. And then like in the next 2 seconds, it goes to 30. And then it goes to 25 after that, actually. That's how you know you went too far.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, pretty much.
That's how you know you went too far. So I feel like on these nice twisty roads, that number doesn't necessarily apply to a motorcycle.
I would say it does not apply to local residents that are aware of how to travel this road.
See, and that's the other thing. Like most people that are riding through, I mean, if I can't tell you how many times I've been on the bike and I've been doing like 50 and
somebody
there's
comes
still
flying up on you.
There's still somebody like hanging on my ass the whole time. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm like, it couldn't be a cop.
No.
Very rarely could it be. I think I've
Yeah,
seen
and if
a
it
cop.
was, yeah, they would be probably too. Like, come on, bro. Come on,
I've seen
bro.
a cop once on this trip. Deer I see all the time, but I've seen a cop. Anyway, back to the story. So I finally get here and I'm like all concernicus and I'm kind of half pissed off because, well, I let myself get upset and aggravated because of the people in front of me because I was already ticked off that I thought I lost all my beer. So I was like, that's 8 of my beers that I made and the bottles just gone. And apparently now my hat. So I get here and I get off the bike and I look down and like basically the bag had flipped off the seat and by some miracle had hooked itself on like the mud guard for the chain and stayed there. I don't know how. Like the bungee was like severed. It was still like tied on the one half, but everything else where I'd tied it was still strapped on. It had just flipped off the seat and landed perfectly in that position and stayed that way for, it had to be like 12 miles.
Well, because, yeah, once you hit, after the twisties, once you hit the river, you're 10 miles exactly to my house. It's crazy.
Yeah, so probably about 12 miles.
So, yeah, coming in off the twisties, that's, 11
So
to 12.
for 12
yeah.
miles, my lunch bag was like tied between like the bar on the back of the seat, not the sissy bar. I don't got one of those things, but the tied to the bar at the back of the seat and hooked on the mudguard. It just stayed there for, I don't know. Well, those 12 miles would usually be about 12 or 13 minutes, but
I mean,
but not this time.
And you don't have saddlebags, right?
No, it's like a whole ordeal to get saddlebags on that thing because it's just, yeah. You have to get
I'm not going to say, never mind.
You have to get a special saddlebag bar that sticks out a little bit so it keeps the saddlebag from hitting the tire. It's just the way the bike was designed. It's not like one of them Harleys, But no, I don't have any saddlebags. But I should have worn my backpack. Backpack. I still have a lunch bag.
I
Still works.
think of Dora and I sing that song every time I hear the word backpack.
I'm the map. I'm the
Or map.
I'm the map.
I'm just glad I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
Cheers to Dora the Explorer.
All right, dude, swipe or no swiping?
Right?
Kidding me?
Have you seen the videos where Dora goes dark?
Yes, and yeah, that's we're talking like
The
peakins and
TikTok.
shit. Oh god, pretty much. Oh, it's
Where like she says she's gonna like murder someone
It's like Jimbo.
to the backpack
It's like Jimbo the monkey.
or the monkey or whatever. Yeah.
oh yeah, no, it's
It's Afghanistan animation.
it's Afghanistan animation, Captain. It's rather disturbing, I would say. It's
Yeah.
it's out there, man.
You mean like the real Felix the Cat?
You're right. Meow.
Oh my gosh, I saw something and it made me think of you guys.
Hopefully it wasn't a cat.
No. I don't think there was a cat. No.
I don't think it was. Had to think about this shit. Oh, it has.
Well, I watched many episodes of it, but I came across this show and it was called The Puppet Shit Show.
The Puppet
And-
Shit Show.
Yeah, so it's hosted by Wilder Valderrama, but it's not him. It's a marionette of him. And basically, people come on like celebrities and they tell a story, and it's basically like drunk history, except they're not drunk, but like their stories are played out by like marionette puppets.
How recent is this show?
This is what I was saying. This is the type of thing.
Recent.
Not like that, but I mean, this is the type of thing we got to do.
Yeah,
But it reminded me of drunk history, like
What were you
marionette
saying?
style.
You were saying at one point, like, redub the show and just video with the puppets and then match it up with the voices.
Well, yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
just
Yeah.
basically redo the show with puppets after you've done it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of funny.
Just literally sit there and just,
Yeah.
just as I'm talking and then you start talking and then, if I, and then you can just go back and forth.
And then we could have like little hands and like hit each other and do weird.
I'm going to
Silly.
slap you. Because, I guess I could put like fingers in there too. Because then, have like, you can do like one of those ones and, the fingers. Like moving arms and like, I will get you.
You ever wonder what was going on underneath all that cover when all those actors were underneath?
A lot of acid,
I
man.
think there was some hanky panky going on under there.
A lot of acid. What, you mean like they were doing it naked or
Didn't you hear
something?
that? I think Captain Noah, I think, wasn't he on the Preston and Steve show once? I swear. And said something about what happened because he used to get like mail through like the little like slot at this podium on his ship.
Right.
And it was actually his wife underneath there, like handing up a note. And apparently sometimes there was some extracurriculars going on downtown, if you know what I mean.
Like
And
police,
he's
like
talking
in the
about
Police Academy movie.
Here's this guy we grew up with as kids, the dear old Captain Noah.
God said to Noah, build yourself an arky. Sorry, I had to do it.
That
I
was
can't. I
adorable.
can't not do it. I love me some Ned Flanders. Why is the green room?
But just, does that ruin the perfect image of Captain Noah now that you're thinking about him reading the...
No, it's
This is like
some-
when he'd read mail from
this
his
is like some
listeners.
some Jim Morrison shit. That's dope. That's like some Biggie
What about,
Small
like-
shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
Like Captain Noah getting a BJ while he's reading the mail.
God said to Noah, get yourself a blowy.
Well, does the
is
fact that
very
Pee Wee
inappropriate.
Herman got caught,
Yeah,
doing
Paul
whatever in a public
Rubens.
place change your mind of him?
You know what that is?
Paul Rubens trying to give the back of the seat a pearl necklace.
You know what that is?
It's masturbation.
Satan.
Satan. Could have been Satan. Yeah. No church lady in here, bro.
Right.
Not with Buffalo Bill and Christian Sidehug. We got enough shit to worry about. We do not need fucking church.
Well, I mean, I
lady
feel like
in
that's a balanced, right? I mean, it's a balanced
Lord
cast,
no.
right?
That's why we have the old
It's not
lady.
balanced.
That's why we have the old lady with the tea.
She balances them out somehow.
Well, yeah, she's like the woo-saw grandma that gets the boys to stop fighting and shit. That's her job, yo.
We got to start working on a script for that. I feel like
It's already written. We just have to write it down.
I see what you're saying.
It's all up here.
I see what you're saying.
I got it written down all up here.
Because we keep coming up with these, like you just pulled that one out, like the one day talking about, what Christian was just walking down the hallway and just kind of like peeked into.
Yeah, goes to go and there was a sock on my door. Oh, sorry about that. And then Morgan Freeman pops in.
I mean, as he's walking away.
And you can see the innocence wash away from Christian's eyes. I'll never be the same. Yeah. All right, dude. I'm telling you, with like puppets and shit, dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we should.
You have to design. I think I found a website once where they would make puppets to order. So you could choose everything from like the cloth colors and the cloth and the yarn, whatever they used, and certain, whether thick eyebrows, thin eyebrows painted on, like whatever.
Yeah.
There was like all these different.
It's like Build-A-Bear, but it's Build-A-Puppet.
Yeah, drop downs that you could choose from. That like you could basically make, a Caucasian or a black or an Asian, like anything in between, anything you want, you could design a puppet. So like we could really dial in like these.
Can
characters.
we make it Canadian? I'm just saying. I mean, can we?
How do you? I don't want to.
Do you make
It has to have a maple leaf on its chest.
and like a hockey stick,
They're just born with a hockey stick in its hand,
or maybe it has like it's wearing a hockey helmet, and then it's got like a beer in its hand, a beer in one hand, and a glazed donut in the other.
I'd like to say that's
I like a glazed
prejudice,
donut.
but
What? No, it's true,
it's probably not.
dude. It's not. It's
And here we are again, the full circle,
about how we
talking about Canada.
What do you mean full circle? We haven't brought Canada up in a while. I miss Canada.
I know, but you used to accuse me of being harsh towards.
Oh, there was no accusing. It was beyond accusation. It was the stating of
The
facts.
accusations was a statement.
Yeah, it was a statement of truth. It was a truth fact, and I was being brave enough to speak out against this.
truth fact. Please, at any time, if you guys want to write in to.
Oh, you never did that, bro.
No, I don't always have to do that, and it doesn't always have to fall at the same time. But you could always write
And
us
that's
at
why he's doing it now.
ity@directionsinmusic.org or Gemini. You could write me personally, GEMINI at directionsinmusic.org.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
Or Philly D if you want.
Nobody wants to talk to me either, bro.
PHILLY.
You don't want this. Nobody wants this. Yeah, nobody wants the Philly D. Nobody wants the D. Not for me.
You hear what I got to put up with? Please write in.
There is no T for me to give out here.
I wouldn't.
I got no T. I ain't offering no T.
I know, we sell this stuff, right?
Philly D ain't got no T. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I just quit last week.
I just quit buying last week. Snoop Dogg going to town.
Oh, lovely.
That's what I'm saying.
Trevethan. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
All right, I finished my first beer. Those are small ones.
Well, it's a normal size. It's a 12. I don't know if this is defrosted. Oh, maybe.
Bro, I drink pounder cans.
I took it out of the freezer. I think
American. I drink pounders.
I think there's still.
Oh, dude, you got water on my table.
Oh, you.
It's gonna leave a stain.
Yeah, I did.
I don't, dude. There's a towel. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Maid's on vacation.
I see. I'm afraid to drink it like you did because
You got the yeast balls.
yeast balls.
You for real? He's got yeast balls.
I watched it pour.
He's like, oh, I got a yeast ball in mine.
It's not always that bad. But
It's like, why didn't I get a yeast ball?
when you
Am
bottle
I not good enough for your yeasty balls?
when you bottle condition your beer, that's unfortunately what
I
happens.
mean, I want to bottle condition your beer for yeasty balls.
Well, it's unfiltered too. So
So it sounds like you have dirty yeasty
I'm
balls.
not talking about my yeasty balls right now.
I would have dipped my balls in it. How does just as I was about to say that he almost spills on. What, you got a hole in your lip over there?
No, I'm trying to hold it so it's.
Is the glass
floating.
broken?
Trying not to get it in his mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
Trying to keep the balls out of his mouth.
Motherfucking mouth.
I'm trying to drink, people.
I already told you I'm a
Get
people
those balls in your
person.
mouth.
Would that be chin nuts? No, hell no. Have a dick in your mouth.
Well then,
So may I have a beer, please? Pour for what the?
I'm looking at this because I feel like there's still like a popsicle in there, so we may have to grab more from the fridge.
No, I think we're good. We'll find out. I'll find out the hard way. I mean, it's the alcohol that won't be frozen, so fuck it. I just take a shot of like beer, whiskey, or something. So you just drink your beer, yeast ball and all. Look at this. He's just. Oh Jesus!
Oh wow, green room, buddy.
It's like the worm in the mezcal.
creation.
Oh God!
Is it real?
For real, bro? Are you gonna bring weird scientists in this to like try to ease it over? That's not how this works. You can't butter me up.
Exactly how this works. You know what? I'm gonna pour you a popsicle.
First, I like to get to better know you, muffin. So that was like the KTLA 5 version because it was like first I like to butter your muffin, and they changed. It was like first I like to get to better know you. It was just like, wait, what? Nobody wants to get to better know you, muffin. The hell is this shit? You got like Tourette's shaking over there. See, I told you there's no ice. You were talking about this is why you gotta?
It's perfect like that.
So scary, but you rushed it. You were going perfect.
You can deal with that if you want to get a. I'm gonna laugh if
Look
you
at
get
all
a
the
big
head you
chunky
just
yeast
gave
ball.
you.
All
I don't
right,
give a shit about that.
you'll drink it up
Just
anyway.
remember to keep those balls out of your mouth.
Just stick to the dicks and balls you're used to. Yeah, bro. See, look. Perfection. I got nothing floating in the bottom of my glass except awesome.
It's not. Yeah, every bottle's a little different.
So wait, which one was which? Which one are we on now? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, we're still drinking the same stuff.
But so then which one is this one again?
This is the Braggot.
And percentage is like relative.
8.6.
What is this, like a 7%? No, it's like 8. How do you know? Did you do the mathematical equation? Oh, suck it. Yeah, take that head. I'm sorry. I had to. Would you? Oh, Jesus! What is wrong? Dude, you've only had one.
They're good, man.
This is not. Oh, this is not good. He's got a ride later. This is not a good thing here. Remember what happened last time?
So yes,
Did you eat dinner before you came over this time though?
I did.
All right, good.
I'll still want to eat more, but
I heard that about
Double noodle.
well, I haven't been eating a whole lot of food lately. I've been staying busy. It's a good thing.
Still have to take care of yourself, though.
I eat my eggies and toast.
I've
for
actually been
breakfast.
eating really well lately.
I usually have some kind of soup, maybe some bread, an apple for lunch.
I got my pull-up bar back up.
Oh, that's good.
I'm getting back into it, bro.
Oh, I just moved the table.
Well, because dude, I'm trying to like, I want to get. Oh,
Slancha.
salud. Yeah, no, I want to be back in the 80s, bro. So I need to be practicing my butt off. I need to be putting more, playing more.
Back in the 80s. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking the decade, but no, I've totally.
Totally hot tub time machine.
I didn't know what you were getting at, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Golf.
it starts with
below
being
180s.
Yeah, and it's a part of being mentally aware of my physical as I progress to kind of get all of the different pieces to coincide. So not just confidence, but as my body literally rebuilds itself, because we know it's like 7 years and all your cells have like replaced one another. So as those years transpire, I want to make sure I'm doing it
And doing
where
well.
I'm at, and doing it. But
All
I want to
right, cool,
make
Jay.
sure that it's very much me building in that fashion for that. So as I get older, I should be building myself healthier.
Older, losing my hair.
Dude, I already lost that shit a while ago. But yeah, no, I want to make sure that I'm like getting myself programmed so that my cells are literally built around the idea of being as healthy as possible. So yeah, I've been eating pretty well. Very well. I'm almost actually impressed with myself. Like, look at me, bro. Look, I'm checking this out. I'm getting the calories,
Wow,
and
maybe
not even
I-
just the calories, but the right calories
That's a good point. Maybe I
and
should
hydrating.
just start running again.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. You need to put on a little weight, bro. You're a little too you know what I mean? Like you need some insulation. You gotta put on some fat or muscle. I don't care what.
I mean,
Personally, I like to see some
I'm
more
not-
muscle on you because then you'd be hot. Yeah. Oh, chow, chow.
everybody got all worried about me when I dropped 60 pounds. They're like, "You look so skinny. You got like no muscle." I was like, "I never had muscle. You just couldn't tell."
Oh yeah, I remember when you said that shit.
Nothing's changed there.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, dude, you are very physical, especially with the stuff you do. So it's like you should have.
I want to get a job where working out is part of my job.
You want to work on a farm, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to get those
Tossing hay bales.
I want slow twitch muscles. I had
Bruce Lee shit.
I had a friend growing up that was built like kind of like I'm emulating now. Very, very slender,
lanky,
but surprisingly strong.
Well, yeah,
like climber muscles. You know,
dude, it's like
yoga.
It's farm strong. Like, dude, cats that grow up on the farm don't look like much, but sure as shit, they grab a big ass hay bale, weighs heavy as hell, and just chuck it like it's nothing.
Drop it like it's hot.
And they're just like, what the hell? Yeah, dude, it's like orangutan strong. Don't look like
no,
it.
He would just do silly stuff. Like he had a slate roof over his not his barn, but like as the stable that was next door.
The stable boy.
And he would. I remember one time he took his bike up there and rode off the top of the slate roof, right into the like 2 feet of snow and 2 more feet of mud.
I mean, somebody's got to do it.
It's good memories.
Somebody's got to do it.
That's the thing. Like when we played, and that's what's so funny about today. It's like my kids will be perfectly content, and they like going outside and doing stuff too. But like they'll be perfectly content just sitting there staring at a screen of some sort or several at the same time, just for hours out of the day. And I'm like, I was out all the time. I mean, mind you, we didn't grow up with that. Like you had one computer for the whole family. So it's so different now. If you think about it, like the way it is, it's like the number of devices when you actually count, there's probably like 27 devices in my house when you think about it.
When we were kids too,
like if
you
you
were
look
limited on like TV channels. So now you have hundreds.
Not me.
When we were kids, there was like a handful.
Yeah, and they only
literally I had only 3.
They only broadcast during certain hours. Like if you stayed up late and you woke up in the middle of the night with the TV on, it'd be like, boo,
Yeah, or you get the
yeah.
Yeah, because at 12 o'clock you get sign off,
which would always freak me out because it would remind me of Poltergeist.
Yeah, right. No, but you'd get sign off where it's like they would play. Thank you for listening. And this is broadcasted by. We will be signing off until. You're just like, what the hell is good? And then as soon as it's done. Yeah, right. Fucking taps or some shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love Star Wars.
Oh, we had enough of that yet? And it's not, you're not my father. What is it?
No, you're not my father. Search deep in your heart and you will know it's true.
No.
Yeah. He never says.
That's what he says, right?
Yeah.
Is it just no? He just like scream, no. He's like hanging on with like one hand and you have like a stump.
Kind of something like that.
Yeah. Very memorable scene.
Yeah, that's where like Vader tells him, he's like, yeah, look deep in your heart and you will know I am your father. And it's not, he never says, no, you're not my father. And if anybody else asks, fucking Leia shot first. Just saying.
What is it about that? I mean, like real evil guy, but like when it comes to costumes, I want to rock that costume. Like the real deal. I mean,
was it JD, the Matrix called? They want their outfit back.
I mean, I'm sure that thing would cost like $1,000 to get. Like,
how did he see me?
With the boots and the freaking chest plate and the cape
and the fur
and the freaking helmet that comes apart in like 3 pieces and stuff.
Pieces.
But like with all the,
the whole was looking at her.
And where it changes your voice to sound like, whatever.
James Earl Jones.
You just sound like James. Destroy the Rebel Alliance. I would love to rock that just waiting at the DMV. And not say a word, just
Oh my God, that would be fucking hilarious. Just sitting there, just C362, bing. I'd be like, what? Oh,
You know, and then somebody looks over at you and you're like,
you like look down.
You pull one of the buttons off your chest, offer it to him like gum.
Yeah, or just like straight sleeves. You'd be like, I have
be really-
63. You're just like, oh, I'm next. Right? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Which would be funnier though? Would it be that or like actually give driver's tests or something in that?
Darth Vader as the like driver
Holding her clipboard, you know.
No, dude. All right, you remember
Cup of coffee.
Do you remember? Yeah, you remember the movie License to Drive?
Dude, I was just talking about that.
All right, so he's got the coffee on.
Because I was doing a lot of forklift this week.
Clipboard.
Right?
We don't need no clipboard.
I was doing a lot of
chucks it up.
forklift this week, right? And there's like this tiny, I wouldn't even call it a cup holder. There's a tiny depression,
Depression. It's
a slight
I'm just
level spot.
here. It's
Like a
tiny
very small spot where you can put like a drink or something. And I had my soda bottle sitting on that.
You're sipping on your soda.
And I saw the guy I work with. I saw him outside. I was like, yeah, I was like, this is how I know if my driving's bad. Because if it falls or if it starts to wobble or something, I know my driving's bad. And then I referenced that exact scene you were gonna. So go ahead. The scene from
License to Drive, the Corey Feldman movie.
And who is the actor that played the?
He's he did other stuff because I mean as you were before you even I was like who the hell I was like picturing his face trying to
guy, right?
Well, yeah, he's was it he
Okay.
no he was I think wasn't he Uncle Phil?
Uncle Phil.
Yeah, Will Smith, Fresh Prince. Fact checker.
See, now we have to figure this out. So the if you look up
What movie?
cast of License to Drive,
there was a DMV test that was given by an instructor, and the instructor got into the car with one of those like those machine
7-Eleven style coffee cups. Yeah,
but
with no
open,
cap.
no cap.
Yeah. Like you said, like when you get it out of the machine, because then whether you cap it or not,
and literally filled like
to the brim. There's
to the
almost
brim.
there's like a meniscus almost.
There was like if you think about it, if the liquid were to go more than like I don't know 6 degrees off kilt, it would
I would
start
say
pouring.
like 1, it would dribble.
He had it on a hill at one point, didn't he?
Oh yeah, and the cup's just sitting there.
The cup's just sitting there, but like
that's not real. That's not real.
No, there's no way.
No. Because I mean, the cup
What was the name of the movie again?
License to Drive with Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
It's so funny.
I want to say like
it's
1987 or 88,
so weird
maybe
that he brings this stuff up now because that quite literally happened to me yesterday.
Why is that weird?
That's so weird because I referenced that exact scene in that movie,
and
well, I got a laugh out of it because I was like, that's what it reminds me of, and he just cracked up. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah, and his sister gets that guy like looks like fucking a wannabe Crocodile Dundee with that weird shaman necklace, and hey, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn into this neighborhood over here. Dun 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 dun, dun, like orchestral music in the background.
Yeah,
and this guy's like, we're gonna get out on the highway. Oh my god!
And still the coffee.
Don't forget to signal, Anderson.
Like, dude, you're gonna get a coffee. Hold your damn coffee.
Nah, that's not the test, homie.
So it was Phil Banks. His real name is James LaRue Avery.
And he was on...
What else was he in?
Yeah, he was in The Fresh Prince?
Yeah, he was Uncle Phil.
He was very young. Because I was like, 87, 88, something like that? 86 maybe? I don't know.
What year the movie?
The year of the movie? For License to Drive, what year was that?
That sounds about 87, 86.
I want to say mid to late 80s.
88.
Yeah, see, there you go, 88.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
We were both wrong.
What?
But yeah.
What? I said like 86, 87.
Late.
Like I said mid to late 80s.
Late.
That would it was before 90.
That's true.
But definitely not before 85.
All right, no, it's all good, man.
I was right.
You're sounding
God,
like-
why are you ruining this for me?
You're all sensitive.
I'm just going to drink my free beer.
Well, I hope you're enjoying it.
Dude, it's saucy.
As we didn't have anything else to drink, so now we're forced to drink what I made.
Well, I mean, I had a mango sour, but I don't
do sours. I don't.
So it's, you know. Dude, check it. Look at where it's at. Isn't that dope looking?
It is.
It almost looks like a pizza oven, and they're cooking the gorilla inside of it.
Dude, you're making me hungry. Look, that's where mine stopped, too. Look at that.
Dude, wait, what's mine say?
I just belched right.
Dude, yours says sweet. No, that's what the hell? What? Okay, Mr. Kim. Yeah, dude, that fucking movie's dope.
Dude, that just crept out. I don't even know.
Well, it's, you know, my expression elicited a response. The hell's wrong with you?
It's the Belchosaurus.
Is that like how Buffalo Bill yawns when he wakes up? Oh, good morning. Oh, you put the coffee on?
I wanted that. I just want to like
in your cup.
The what?
Could you picture him doing like the Folgers in your cup commercial?
Yeah, right. Or like wake up to smell Maxwell's in your house or some shit or whatever. Like, right? You could do it.
Yeah.
Because it would be either one of those. It's like waking up on Christmas morning. Oh, what is that? Hey, I make coffee. No. No.
cinnamon roll.
It's cinnamon. I put cinnamon in it. Oh, is that the stripper from last weekend? Oh, I don't like her. Oh, you're so funny, Bill. What?
Puppets, bro.
Puppets, bro.
Puppets, bro. I'm just saying.
Puppets, bro.
It's like code.
Do know that's a fucking shirt. It's puppets, bro.
It's puppets, bro.
Oh my god.
We got this.
Dude, I'm telling, we really do need to start our own fucking merchandising because the shit we come up with, like, dude, these are t-shirts left and fucking right. We gotta start doing this shit. I want to get you two fucking paid for or something. We need to merchandise so we can afford you too. And then like, what? Then we don't have to like, nobody needs a job. You guys can just show up and do this shit all day.
I need a salary, man.
Salary. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Ow. You keep bitching about needing more money, so it's like if you could do this pretty much like full time and have a part-time job and still feel like you're providing for your family, you would be
on the radio.
On the radio. What's this man talking about on the radio? Explain it to him.
On the radio?
Radio.
On the radio.
Yeah, Mexican radio. Oh, yeah, dude, I love me some Mexican radio. Sorry, it's just.
What year was that?
Oh, I got 82.
All right.
I want to say. Wait, it was early 80s. Yeah, what year was Mexican radio produced or released?
Was that a one-hit wonder?
I want to say they had like 2 or 3 different total. So they weren't like truly one hit, but pretty much. If I recall correctly. Yeah, the song Mexican Radio. I want to say like early 80s, man. 82, 84.
I want to hear more of that, like, now you're going to start doing a show, right? So I want to hear more of that wild stuff, because I was just thinking, like, you know what I haven't heard in a long time that used to get a lot of radio play? Dead
82.
Milkman.
It's 82, thank you. And who produced it or performed it, I should say? Who were the performers of that?
The artist was The Wall of Voodoo, and it's on their Call of the West album.
Pretty much a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to say. Like, so they were
had
just
a couple tracks.
So you're just coming into the MTV era. So I want to say that they had like 2 or 3 well played in the beginning. That's why I was like, I feel like they had a few, but for the most part, yeah, that was like their whoa Mexican whoa radio. Yeah, dude, Mexican radio, man, I love that shit.
I don't know, like I used to listen to all kinds of stuff when I was a kid. I mean, I still do as an adult, but that's one of the things, like going way back, like listening to old punk music and listening to like Black Flag. And
so I have not only Iggy Pop, but like the Stooges in one of my playlists. So yeah, I've been, I guess,
Dead Milkman, like I was saying.
Oh yeah, right, dude. So catch everybody up on the Break the Fourth Wall. So fam, I've been talking about doing a hip hop show. That hip hop show is
now morphed.
It is no longer. It's okay. However, so I've modified the relative setup where it's still going to be a evolution / education of music. Instead of it being like strictly based in hip hop, it's now going to be multi-genre, which is kind of nice because if I'm, just the fact that I'm doing pre-2000, I can get back into the 20s, bro. There wasn't like really the 20s back there with hip hop that I could reference for.
Like you were saying, if your mind is going on a certain path, like it's whatever kind of naturally leads into the next thing. Like it doesn't have to be the same genre. Because it's more like
so many times it's not. It's
more like now,
because maybe of like similar instruments or something.
Yeah, I know not everybody is like that. Like usually people have a certain niche. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but
well, yeah. I mean, traditionally,
I can
like,
get into jazz or classical. I can get into hip hop. I can get into rap music. I can get into reggae. I can get into country. I can get into anything.
You do, yeah.
Like it's all about my mood. But that's what I'm saying. Like you could kind of play a mood piece.
Well, so that's
it's like this is all kind of like in the same vein.
This is my relative aim. Is every episode is no matter what the theme may be, or if I have a relative idea for a theme, or if there's a general trajectory that I'm on, that it's like I want to go this way, or
well, like you were saying, even if it's like it's carrying a similar rhythm or a melody, or
somehow
has a similar feeling to,
right. So somehow it's going to take you on a journey. So I'm going from a 1 hour hip hop only show to a 2 hour music extravaganza.
Well, like you were saying, I mean, not to say after you've kind of greased the wheels a little bit that you couldn't do one of these really tasteful, because
there's definitely hip hop involved. So
the issue you were up against is the guy that runs the radio station. He said one of the biggest compliments he gets is that
there's no rap.
Correct. But what you were trying to say is like what I'm trying to show is this is performance art.
Well, no, what I was trying to show is the music that we were already playing, which is post-war jazz, R&B, swing. Yeah. So 1940s and on, typically, all of the music from the 1940s on, somehow or another, is influenced in this, specifically in the hip-hop culture world.
It's been sampled. It's been
sampled, broken,
modified.
Yeah, inspiration for. I mean, there's so many things, and I was attempting to show that true transformation, that true education of, this is we go from Cool Herc in a basement doing merry-go-rounds so that we have a continuous beat so they can get an MC on the mic. So we go from having almost the purest, rawest nature of music with electronic equipment of the day.
You were saying that something about when it was discovered that you could play 2 records at the same time.
Yeah,
and how you
back to back,
so that you could like figure 8 from one record to the other.
Infinity loop a break beat, which normally wouldn't do anything by itself other than just be a break beat where it was, a crossover.
Like one tweak of one finger every 4, 5, 6. Well, actually every 8 bars, I guess.
Depending on what the loop was,
how long the loop was. Yeah.
Correct, man.
But I mean, just with a flick of a finger, just whoop, 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 like, and just keep it going.
Well, yeah, because we talk about the.
Well, and I guess the you got to move the.
Yeah, we talk about the Star
mixer.
Wars. Yeah, correct. The Star Wars thing where he goes back and forth, where it's like womp womp womp. You're just like, oh shit, it's Star Wars. And he's literally just playing two of the same notes, but because he can offset, because he can drag just enough so that the record spins at the right rate, so you get that tone. And he's practiced it so many times where it's one sound that was probably just like womp, and it's just like, yeah, he's just like, I can make that. He's just like womp womp womp.
It took almost a full bar for it to match up perfect, and then once it hit, everyone was like, "Yay!"
Well, yeah, because he was introducing just the womp womp womp, and you're just like, oh yeah, he's playing with it. And then all of a sudden, you're just like womp 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 womp. It's just like, by the time you hit the fourth note, the crowd is just like, "Oh shit!" Like everybody realizes, homie's playing. Yeah, with the Imperial
That's another
March.
example, though, of like we were saying about when you hear a really good beatbox, how you're creating multiple levels, but like your brain is tricked into thinking that the entire beat is running with that rhythm.
Oh, right. When you have, because we're talking,
Because
the
it's kind
audible
of
notes,
filling in
it fills in the blanks. Yeah, it really does. Well, because that's another thing is like when
So like he's only playing two notes, but it's the fact that he's playing that particular, it's a very recognizable.
Well, yeah, when you get like Biz Markie and Rozelle and all that kind of stuff, and even like freaking Dougie Fresh and stuff, like, dude, when you get even the Fat Boys, I mean, they're like, and it's just, you're like, what? You could still.
And I keep forgetting there's somebody, and this is so weird that there's somebody in the room that just recently has started to watch Star Wars. Blows my mind.
Hey, she's getting there, bro.
No, it's
Yes.
it's all good. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I like Italian, and so do you.
Yes, have some coffee. Yes, have some. Yes, it is all a good thing.
I'm the keymaster. You the gatekeeper?
I am Key Lortos. I am the keymaster. Yeah, my girlfriend sleeps above the covers. 4 feet above the covers. And she's like, I gave her Thorazine like 4 times the normal amount, but and sleeping like some weird animal, like it's a fan. Oh, it was crazy.
I love how she started floating and he's trying to push her back down.
Dude, that doesn't happen in the movie.
No.
Oh, when she's like first,
right at the first.
Before
he's like, that's not good.
He's like, I'm. Whoa, hold on. That's when he's like, I need drugs. Yeah, that's when he drugs her. Oh. Dude is a 6-year-old, bro. Think about that. First time in a theater, right? First time seeing a screen that's like what?
Big as your house.
40 feet tall. This fucking jolly green giant of a screen.
Really is bigger than your house, actually.
Oh, dude, Slimer was the size of my house and coming at me, bro. He's
mouthful of hot dogs.
No, they went in the hotel.
Oh, in the hotel, yeah.
When you're first introduced and he goes after Bill Murray, dude.
Well, no, wasn't he in that cutscene where like all the ghosts are coming out everywhere? And he had just like,
yeah, but that was afterwards. No,
he was okay.
He was the ghost in the hotel for the first real call where they're all sitting around eating Chinese and they're like, yeah,
because they never got him.
The petty cash.
Yeah.
No, they did get him.
Oh, because everything got released. Duh. Yeah.
That's when they shut down.
This is what happens. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but yeah.
Bro, I'm going to school you real quick. All right. Chronological order.
That's a big Twinkie.
Chronological order. I'm gonna swaz the shit out of Ghostbusters right quick, right? So opening scene, doing the thing, giving the I'll see what's I'm sorry, wrong answer. Okay, cool. So they're doing the experiment. Bill Murray.
3 wavy lines.
Yeah, it's a couple of. It's like, what is a star?
No,
it's just not your day.
It's just not your day.
Yeah, gets the girl to come back with her. Dan Aykroyd busts in. He's like, we got to go. It's real. So they go to the library. They get to the point where they see this apparition, full floating.
Yeah, somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it. Was that
basically?
Yeah,
because then there was
that scene.
So there's a book stacking, ectoplasm, and a full floating apparition.
Like you couldn't just stack books. Like this clearly takes a ghost to do.
Well, so then they get back to their office after discussing the fact that you're like, you know what, we got a good enough reading all this. We can actually turn what we've deemed theoretical, like it's good on paper, but so they want actual functioning. They're like, you know what, we clearly could get back to their office and find they're getting kicked off campus.
Right.
Yep. So now they're like,
they're
well,
losing all their equipment. They're moving stuff out.
Yeah, F it. So Dan Aykroyd has a family property that they put like 2 or 3 mortgages on. I forget whatever. It's like everybody's got like 3 mortgages today. It's whatever. So they overpay for all this so they can have the equipment to do so. Get the fucking firehouse, build a car, get their shit together, containment units, fucking proton packs, all that shit. They're sitting around waiting. They do the case with Sigourney Weaver where they're just like, all right, cool. They get some interaction, but nothing going on.
The egg's broken, cooked on the counter.
Yeah, correct. And she just comes, it's all we get, in and out all day long.
Something about
Zool.
Weird. I don't know.
Yeah, we can, I'll look in Tobin's spirit guide, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, so he goes over, checks
What's
it
that
out,
do?
whatever.
It's
technical. You wouldn't understand. So he does that. So now they're sitting around eating the last of the petty cash, and they're basically just like, oh, crap, because, we're out of money at this point.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, freaking, we got one. Oh yeah, she busts out. They go in.
Store about a little town I know. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so they go to the hotel. They go to the hotel, which is where we get introduced to Slimer.
That's right.
Right, because that's when they're just like, it's up on the third. There's the disturbances on the 13th floor that we don't talk about. You're like, well, yeah, of course.
He's like, that'd be $5,000. Oh, we can't pay that. Well, I can put this right back. No.
Because Bill Murray, after they bag him, because they come out of the freaking dining room after he came off the, whatever, the 9th floor or whatever they were
and
at.
the chandelier's sitting in ruins.
Oh yeah, dude. No, yeah. That's the famous scene where he like chucks the freaking tablecloth off, and he's like, "The flowers are still standing. Like nothing else is, but the flowers are." But yeah, they come busting out of the dining room. And it's
That's
just
a big
like,
BM moment.
we
right
came,
there.
we saw, we kicked its ass. Yeah, it's like
that's all good.
What you have there is your class 3 full floating apparition. It's just like, wait, what?
Those are all good big BM moments.
Yeah, that's when the
big BM.
yeah, right. The manager comes over and it's just like, well, what is this going to be? It's like, well, lucky for you, we are having a discount on proton charging, which is only going to cost you. And Egon's over there. He's just like, well, $2,000. And it's just, and there's also containment and storage of, and there's just like, and that's,
how much we need to pay our bills, basically.
It's just like, so what do you, basically. And it's like, here it is, and he's like, I had no idea when people, I won't pay this. It's like, oh, that's fine. We can just put it right back in there for you. Yeah. So, and that's when they start it all out. But that's, Slimer there. Then they go on the rampage of just,
and who is that guy?
Busting tons and tons of ghosts.
The guy who makes them shut the power down from the EPA or whatever.
Yeah, he was the same guy in Real Genius.
Real Genius. He always plays a jerk.
Yeah, he's just that douchebag. Pretty much. Yeah, he was a douchebag in Real Genius.
Like nobody believes that any of this is real.
Yeah, he's like,
and then he shuts down the power, and like the whole city just gets flooded with all the stuff.
He's like the Billy Zabka of, instead of the Karate Kid, it's just the super douche guy. Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he was the guy they put a giant bowl of popcorn in his house, right?
Yeah, they did.
That same in
Real Genius.
Real Genius, yeah.
Yeah, man. Val Kilmer.
He was allergic to it.
No, it wasn't. He hated it.
No, I thought he was allergic.
No, he just hated it.
He just hated it. I hate popcorn.
Yeah, it was like his nemesis. Popcorn. Oh my god.
So much popcorn.
Kryptonite
it broke the house.
Oh yeah, it was a Jiffy Pop house. And the way he comes, he's like, wee! Because the guy they put the...
Yeah, because the popcorn was ignited by the laser weapon, right?
We take this laser.
Right? It was this giant bomber, right? That they had equipped with...
A laser.
With a laser.
Yeah, that's what the smart kids were working on.
And they were working on the program that would... Well, no, they were working on the actual laser itself, and then the telemetry.
Not only that, but the mirror optics.
Right.
So they not only developed this laser that would work at such a rate, but also
Wait, wasn't that where they blew a hole through like the entire campus at the college?
the first when they like go through the wall and everything.
We just totally jump movies, but hey,
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
So, anyways, Ghostbusters. Yeah, you get Slimer gets caught. They go on the rampage, start collecting all these other ghosts. That's when freaking Sigourney Weaver, and then also what the hell is his name from SCTV, the nerdy dude.
Dude, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, he did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and all that shit.
Yeah, the Keymaster.
Yeah, no, oh god, Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis. Yeah.
Yeah, so they get possessed by the dogs, which do it. The monkeys, they know what do. They know bang it, bang it, a boop.
They touch it a hand. They touch it a face.
They look at the eye.
They look at.
She like the sauce. But yeah, so they do it, and this brings about Zool, and then so then they go to the roof to battle Zool, and then she's like select the maker, and that's when they pick the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow. What did you do, Ray? I tried to think of the most wholesome thing as a kid. What did you do, Ray?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow. That's okay. He's a sailor. Yeah. We get him drunk. Get him some hookup. We show him a good time. It's New York. We got this. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying though. Like, I mean, I appreciate the effort, but you can't remake a movie like that. And not to say that the newer ones weren't good in their own, but there's something just the combination sometimes of script and actors, and it just works out so perfect. That was one of those things that just it just worked.
Yeah.
From day one, it just worked.
Pretty much.
Those guys together,
the two youths.
I'm sorry, youths.
The youths. Yeah, no, those.
But yeah, Pesci.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What? No, we're talking about Ghostbusters.
Well, no, but you brought up Pesci, the two youths.
Well, no, because it was.
Well, I'm sorry, that was actually. What's his name? I don't even.
No, it was
Judge.
Pesci. Oh, that was Fred Ward.
Fred Ward.
If I'm not mistaken, Car 54. Where are you? Herman Munster.
Herman Munster. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in fucking.
It's like 7.5 feet tall.
What was the movie? Oh man, the fucking.
Who was serious about that?
Yeah, no, he was also Stephen King's with the kid. They buried on the Indian ground, and he comes back
Pet
to
Cemetery.
life. Yeah, Pet Cemetery. Let's say Fred Ward. Fred Ward. That sounds about right. What is it?
How close?
What would you?
Hold on, but it's not Fred Ward.
It's not Fred Ward.
What are you referencing for this information? Because I may have crossed stuff. You can't
Because I
cross
looked
these
up
streams.
Fred Ward and it wasn't him.
Who's Fred Ward?
Let's not get into that. That's not
Why
important.
not?
The judge.
No, but who is Fred Ward? Because then I want to get it straight in my head. I'm saying, man. What? It's fucking green room. We're allowed to do this shit. We're getting technical difficulties taken care of.
And we're jumping through like 16 different movies.
17.
17.
Who is Fred Ward?
Escape from Alcatraz, Southern Comfort.
What?
That's Fred Ward?
He's a French actor.
No, we're looking for the guy.
That just I don't know.
I know, but that's who Fred Ward is.
You said
So then wait, no,
Herman?
who's the guy that played Herman Munster? Was in Car 54.
Car 54, where are you?
Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
I need to know.
And then
So
also
the guy who was the judge in
and My Cousin Vinny.
yeah.
Yeah, that fucking guy.
in-
What? Oh, I mean, do you
SK, what?
Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn.
All right.
See,
Gwyn.
see,
You had a Fred.
here's the deal. I think it was also 4 letters. Ward, Gwyn. I'm just saying.
Letters,
No.
consonants.
I was
whatever.
also
No.
like
There's
73%
6
correct.
letters in
She
Gwyn.
disagrees. I was just going to say consonants.
There's 6 letters in Gwen.
Well,
Yeah.
GWEN.
GWY.
What? No.
GWYNNE.
Yes.
Who the fuck is this fancy man? Was he wear like?
That's really, you're going to pick on a whole nationality?
He's a fancy
No,
man.
him. Just him.
That's how his family name is spelled.
Oh, yeah. For an actor. That's what I'm. Yeah, you heard me. I'm belligerent. It's the green room. Sorry.
Well,
about
his
that.
name probably didn't need to get changed.
Your name got changed.
Well, just to protect the innocent.
Bring your fucking diapers.
Yo, says dude.
Dude, bro, we need, yeah, can we?
More?
All right. Well, no, we gotta,
Is it time?
That time.
uno momento.
Uno más.
No más.
No más.
Ahora, pero, por favor, uno momento.
See. Well, yes, this has been another green room
This is
brought to you by the letters Q, only if it's silent, though.
This has been brought to you by brackets. Yeah.
Not supposed to say that word.
Did you know this has been brought to you by 4 brackets?
4 brackets.
There's 4 brackets in here with us. Well, there was. I got to get my yeast ball. Bro, come on, hurry up. I want to fucking
All
eat.
right. Mr. Gemini.
Excuse me. Oh, hey, Philly D.
Oh, Miss JD.
And if you'd like to reach out to us, or please continue listening on
At the UNITY.
yeah, if you please continue listening on ITY and reach out to us at ITY directionsinmusic.org or Gemini, GEMINI directionsinmusic.org or
I like the INI. It sounds like it's ionized. like you're
Philly D, PHILLYD
you're ionic.
at directionsinmusic.org.
Yeah, and check us out on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Standard East Coast Time.
On DIM, Directions in Music.
Yeah, on the dim.
Internet free.
Internet free. Commercial free.
That's what it is.
Commercial free internet radio.
I don't do this for a living. Not yet.
Directionsinmusic.org. Yeah, no, for real, fam. Check us out on the other sides.
We love you, Danger Mouse.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. As always, be good to yourself. Be good to everyone else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.